Amar, and this is the thought of the day video. I did not record one yesterday, so we're doing two videos today. So the first video that we're doing today is on experience. I'm a little tired, so please excuse my generic lack of energy right now. But I'm just a little tired. But I don't want to miss recording today because otherwise there's a backlog that anyways builds up. Because if I miss one day, then I have to record 4 videos. If I miss 2 days, then I have to record 6 videos. So there's a lot of recording that becomes a backlog. So that's not the point. That's not the point. We don't want to do it. So we're doing 2 videos today, right? Cool. So today's first thought that we're doing today in this video it's on experience, and it's by Jimmy Connors. And the thought says that the trouble with experience is by the time you have it, you're too old to take advantage of it. The trouble with experience is by the time you have it, you're too old to take advantage of it. Well, that's true in some cases and that's not true in some cases. For example, for job experience, if you have had job experience in a particular field, then by the time you have it, you're able to take advantage of it. The job becomes easier for you, right? So this quote is mostly a little on the funny side, because but it does talk about in the larger context of how most people live their lives, because they don't even realize why do they do what they do. And there's a general lack of self-awareness and realization about how to live life and how to take decisions which make us happy. So if this thought is in context of happiness, then that makes sense, because by the time most people realize what happiness is, because the trouble with experience about life, right, is by the time most people realize what makes them happy. I guess most people never realize what makes them happy. Their experience of life never teaches them. So if it is in the context of that, if this is the context of experience in that context, right, then it makes sense. Because then by the time people realize what makes them happy, what they're supposed to do with their lives, and what they should have done years back, life's already crossed them by. There's this wonderful quote that says most people die at 27. Most people die at 27. They're just buried at 72. Which basically means they live a dead life from 27 to 72, where they don't do stuff that makes them happy. They do work they don't like, and they spend time with people they don't like. So they literally live dead lives. So that's the trouble with experience. And the trouble with experience, as it says, is that by the time you have it, you're too old to take advantage of it. However, if you get experience within the time you are living a conscious life, take advantage of it. Experience is a good thing, and unfortunately, the only way to really get experience is by making a lot of mistakes. We end up making mistakes and we learn, right? So take advantage of mistakes, and the experience will serve you in good light. Cool. So that's the first thought of the day. Experience is overall a good thing. But for example, in the context of jobs, I think it's overrated. For example, some of the best and startups or companies that have been running for the last 10 to 15 years was started by kids who left college. Facebook was started by Mark Zuckerberg when he was 19 years of age. Tinder was started by a guy who was in his 20s, and Bumble founder is in the 30s right now. So a lot of stuff has been started by people who had no work experience whatsoever, and the startup was their first work experience, right? So in the work context, experience is overrated. In the life context, is underrated. Cool. So that's the first thought on experience. We'll do another thought, so check it out and subscribe to the channel. I hope every one of these thoughts somehow make us a better people. I hope. I'm also writing a blog post on my blog right now on how to find hope. So in case you want to check that out, check out my blog, amarvani.blog, and subscribe to the blog. I'm spending a lot of time and effort on the blog. It's a happiness blog, and I don't think anybody in the world, in the history of the world, has written as extensively about happiness as I am writing. So check out my blog, amarvani.blog. There are posts about how to fight fear. There are posts about how to be happier. There are posts about how to rebound from hard times. I've tried to look at happiness from so many different angles. There's 175 posts on the blog right now, and they'll keep on increasing over the next few years as long as I live. So check out the happiness blog. All right, so I digress, but that's the thought on experience. We'll do another video today on another thought. Thanks for watching.